with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, what is going on, gang? Oh, so it was the solar eclipse last night, and I managed to see it. I'm gonna upload some videos of it yesterday. I'll upload some videos of it yesterday for today. Oh, I swear that's a mouse. Oh no, it's a bird. It's a bird, little bird. Jokes. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted again. Yeah. So we had the eclipse yesterday, and it was a new moon yesterday, and the energy. Listen, the energy was so good yesterday. The energy was so good, and I had so many different experiences yesterday. It was great. It was so good. And I was doing some sun gazing into the eclipse as well, to absorb the coding. And what else was popping? And you know what? Yeah, it was actually weird because when I was sun gazing yesterday, I closed my eyes, and you know the real sun. Yeah, when you look at it, yeah. Well, when I look at it, well, back in the day, if you look at the sun, the old sun, I don't know. When I close my eyelids, they used to be red, but now when I look at this sun, it's just white. And then yesterday when I was looking at the eclipse, it was red, and I was like, ah. So hopefully, if we're lucky, hopefully the real sun is on its way, is returning. That's a little kind of thing that was kind of going through my head yesterday. But yeah. Anyway, gang. Yeah, just gonna hit the collective up with a reading to see what guidance can be given during this time. Remember, it's going to be a general reading, so only take what resonates for you, and don't try to make the shoes fit Cinderella. And remember, it's also going to be, not remember, but yeah, it's also going to be a timeless reading. So when you come across this video, it's for you. Yeah. So yeah, what else has been popping? Yeah, man. Like, also I'm currently ill as well. So I don't know if that's like an ascension symptom. Because literally, when was it? 2 days ago. It was like two days ago, but just before the eclipse, I started getting sniffles and stuff. And then next minute, I was speaking to my cousin in Canada, and she was like, "Oh, she started to get ill as well." And we got ill at the same time. And I'm in London, and she's in Canada. It's a bit mad. So I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's got to be more of an ascension symptom, or we're going through some kind of upgrade." I'm suspecting. So yeah, just been the last couple of days been recovering. And this sun in London is sunning. Hey, listen, like I think it's 35 today. Yeah, yesterday was like 31. Listen, we are getting toasted out here, guys. Yeah, liking that weather, loving that. But this is just the beginning, anyway, isn't it? Like, so the people that are kind of struggling with this heat, yeah, we still got a few more years of the solar maximum, yeah. So it's still going to be increasing. So if you're struggling now, wait until what's it, 2026? Give it 4 years and see where we're at. I know 2030 is meant to be some big landmark or whatever. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, let me send you guys some blessings as well to just set the mood. Set the mood. Miss what, dude? And well done for being 3 months sober, man. Congratulations. Because what's it called? I think when was it? 2014. I think 2014 I had to go to detox for alcohol. So I haven't drunk alcohol since then. So yeah, shout out to myself as well. But yeah, man, well done for not drinking. Where you guys at? No, yeah, it's gonna be a reading, but we can just vibe and chat through the whole thing anyway. So we'll just see what's popping. And this damn phone is so annoying. Like the lighting keeps going up and down. It's pissing me off. Like this technology is just getting on my nerves. And one thing I know, oh yeah, let's not go into that. Let me start the reading and then we can start chatting. What are we gonna use first? All right, yeah, let's start with the positive. They're all positive anyway, but we start with the goddess guidance. I'm from London, dude. Yeah, I'm from London, man. Yeah, 28 is still hot, man. Over here, it's like, man, it's like 30. It's like 12 o'clock, and it's like it's already like 32 degrees, man. So in the evening, it's gonna reach 35, and that's mad. Like being out in the sun right now is mad. Like yeah, it's called walking in it, but you got people sunbathing in it, and that's not good for you, man. For long periods of time as well. So that's no. sunbathing for long periods of time is not good when it's that like the maximum anyway. Yeah, it is illegal to smoke weed in London, but we still be smoking. All right, anyways, the first card that come out is don't back down. Yeah, stand up for what you believe is right. So yeah, right now you're being guided to kind of stand in your power, and stand up for what you believe in. So you may have to be setting boundaries during this time, and yeah, standing up for what you believe in, having faith in yourself, and yeah, basically setting boundaries and standing up for your what you believe in. Like these times in the '60s and that, people was dying for what they believed in. Yeah, what are we doing now? Yeah, it's a bit mad. So you want to try to come from that place of like, listen, if you like really believe in something and you stand, like if you believe in something, I'm not saying to die for it, yeah, but you want to have that mindset, yeah, I will die for that. You know, like I don't know, family for instance. It's like, yeah, boom, like man will get bodied or body someone for family, innit? Like on certain levels and that. But it's just like with other certain things, man will stand my ground, and it's just like, yeah, I ain't budging because that's what I believe in. And that's like my core, innit? So obviously not being stubborn. Certain things is good, yeah. To back down from, yeah, but you got to stand up for what you believe in, you know. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, some of you are igniting the fire within. So some of you may be finding your passion or finding out who you really are. There's a lot of a lot of blue, so there may be a lot of communication needed. Blue and green, so maybe communication and the heart chakra, love. But yeah, you got to stand up for what you believe in, man, and die for what you believe in as well, man. Not like you got to take that with a pinch of salt, yeah, because I don't want people going out there and doing the madness. But yeah, you got to, like, sometimes it's got like in I don't know, like the '60s, like the Black Panthers and stuff. Listen, they was out there dying for what they believed in. Standard, same way. Doesn't matter about race, like, you know. And what I've noticed is, no, we're not going into that. That's, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So stand up for what you believe in. The next card is Sage. Be devoted and committed. So yeah, you got to be devoted and committed during this time. So I don't know, commit to having a spiritual practice, commit to yourself, commit to becoming better, commit to a relationship. I don't know, there's a lot of us out there that fear commitment, right, or have abandonment and rejection issues, right? So we fear relationships, but don't stop your fear from stopping you from having a committed relationship, if that makes sense. So yeah, spiritual practices, commitment, devotion. Yeah, devotion. Devotion is a bit hard for me. The devotion is like, in a way, devotion is good, yeah, because devotion is surrendering to the universe, in it, like surrender, right? But I don't know, me surrendering is a bit of a what's the word? What's the word? It's like it can be seen as a form of weakness in a way. Like surrender, you got to kind of, in a way, kind of giving up, in it. Not giving up, it's not like that, in it. But to me, I see it as a form of giving up, in it. Like, yeah, you got to surrender, in it. And it's like, no, I ain't surrendering, in it. Stubborn and hard of hearing. How you doing? But some of you are being guided to also journal. I don't know. I've been doing this personally. You don't have to, but he looks more like a guru, and he's wearing the beads, right? So some of you may want to look more into Hinduism or get some like Hindu practices, yoga, meditating, find a good sadhana. I put a video about sadhanas on a few days ago. Maybe even you being guided to India. Some of you may be very wise and not elderly, but very wise and have an old soul. So yeah, one thing I would say is commit to yourself. Yeah, where we're going, we want to make sure our cup is filled and then share the overflow, right? We don't want to be going around as the wounded healer, trying to help everyone else and leaving yourself last. Them times are done, yeah? So it's about making sure our cup is filled and then sharing what what we want to share, not what we've got to share or what is expected to share. Like even with family members and friends and stuff, when you're staying in a certain role when you've been in a role for so long, people think that's normal, yeah. But then when you start growing and changing, you start saying, I don't want to play this role anymore, right? And then when you start doing that, people around you start wanting you to stay the same, which is not yeah. There's no growth there if you're not growing and changing, right? But yeah, so you want to be devoted to something and commit to something. The commitment doesn't have to be nothing mad. It could be, I don't know, going in the park of an evening. I don't know, going for a walk. I don't know, drinking more water. Remember to stay hydrated during this heat, gang, as well, yeah? Because people are out here not drinking water and they're out getting pissed, yeah? And yeah, it's all just a bit mad. So remember to stay hydrated, gang. So yeah, be guided for a commitment. So yeah, just look in what area where you think you could be more devoted. Some of you may need to be more devoted to your partner, you know, or your partner maybe wants to be more devoted to you. I'd say be more devoted to your partner, because the more devoted to your partner you are, the more they will feel that, and then they'll want to be more devoted to you. So it's like a give and take of energy, right? And the commitment, yeah, just have a look, do some self-reflection and see where the commitment needs to be. Yeah, I gave you some examples already anyway. Because yeah, I'm not here to be not give you examples, but like you can go and do your own research and stuff. So anyway, what else is popping? What else is popping, gang? What else is popping? All right, we choose them two then. We'll go for this one first. The next card is Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. So a lot of blue. So there's a lot of communication. A lot of communication going on. So a lot of the throat chakra. I've been doing so much work on the throat chakra this year. It's mad. So some of you may need to communicate something. Communicate your true feelings, your true what's going on for you truthfully. Some of you may need to set boundaries and speak things out. Don't hold it back. Like yesterday, one of my friends said something to me like a few days ago, and then it only dawned on me. It wasn't disrespect. It was just the way she said something, innit? And I just had to pull her up on something, and I was like, that was just me speaking my truth, yeah? However it is received is none of your business, yeah? You just need to get it out and express whatever you need to express, and then however it will be received is up to them. But as long as it's off of your chest, then you're good to go. Some of you maybe emotions are very high right now because we're currently going through the eclipse energy and new moon energy. So the energy is going to be very high and emotions are going to be high right now during this time. I'm getting water signs. So some of you may be a water sign. If you are water signs, it would be good to be around a body of water. Natural body of water, lake, sea, river. Even have a dip if you can, because water signs get recharged by being around water. Earth signs, I'm an earth sign, Capricorn. I get recharged from being in nature. Actually, you know what? I tell a lie. Because if you're an earth sign, you connect with all the elements, yeah? But for me, because I'm an earth sign, I like nature the most, yeah? Like woody or a natural body of water, the sea, right? So yeah, try to connect with water as much as possible. Some of you may be being guided to have like a spiritual bath, a salt bath with a salt bath to help cleanse your energy. I mean, maybe some of you are thinking to dye your hair and change it up a little bit, which is good. Go for it, man. If you're thinking to dye your hair, go for it. Change it up, switch it up. Why not? Yeah, staying hydrated. Staying hydrated. Okay, is that it? Some of you, well, this is what I've been doing. I'll give you a bit of advice. To help stay hydrated during the hot weathers, I've been putting lemon and cucumber in water for the natural electrolytes and stay hydrated, or to put a pinch of salt into water to make sure it's, because when we're sweating, we're losing a lot of sodium, I think, and we need to get the sodium back in. When your body is losing stuff, you need to replace it back in, and we're depleted of minerals, right? So we need to add the minerals in. So salt, have a little pinch of salt in water, and then take that. I think is it Irish salt? The Irish salt. I can't remember what it's called. Celtic salt. Celtic salt is really good. It's grey and it absorbs water really good. So I have a pinch of have a pinch of Celtic salt in water or under my tongue, and then have some water. It keeps me hydrated very well. Let's see what else is popping. The next card is mountains, and once again, stand your ground. So this is really dominant about standing your ground and standing up for what you believe in during this time. Yeah, standing up for what you believe in. And it doesn't need to make sense to anybody else what you believe in or what you stand for and what you don't stand for. No, what you stand for. Sorry, not what you don't stand for. It doesn't matter to what anyone else. It doesn't matter to anybody else. It only matters to you what you will stand up for. You know, and it's about what's the word? What you will and won't tolerate. So when you're standing up for yourself, you're setting a boundary and saying, I will tolerate this and I will not tolerate that, right? And if people are not respecting your boundaries, then you need to call it a day. Yeah, because some people don't respect boundaries, and some people are on repeat. Like, you explain stuff to some people, just stuck in certain cycles, and unfortunately they're not going to get it in this lifetime. Like for me, dude, I have experienced so many lifetimes in this one lifetime. It's insane. It is really insane. It's really insane, and it's very interesting. It's good. It's good because I've gone through different phases, being on road. Different. I've had a bit. I've come. My track record is a bit mad. So when I look back, but it's like you grow from the experiences, and it creates character. You know, it's like these times, man can roll somewhere, and man can kick it with the yardies, man can kick it with roadman, man can kick it with the hippies, I can kick it with the neurodivergent, I can kick it with anyone, innit? Yeah, I vibe with anyone, innit? And it's like, yeah, if I didn't have them experiences, then I wouldn't be able to do that, because you get certain people that can only talk to or do certain things with certain people, and it's like me, I'm vast, I can talk to everyone or get on with everyone and stuff like that. Anyway, okay. Oh, and for you guys watching the video, can you please like the video as well, because it helps the algorithm. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. Because I'm not here to be promoting anything. I'm here to just spread the message. I'm just the messenger, man. I'm just the conduit, right? So take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, you guys, can you like the video, please? It'll be much appreciated. Okay. The next card is Shaman. Trust in higher forces. So right now we are being guided to trust in higher forces, right? And listen, the energy is so, I don't know, there's a lot going on right now. It's like when I was meditating under the eclipse, yeah, it's like, we're shifting. Things are happening, innit? Things are happening. And it's like the veil is getting so thin, and it's like, I'm connecting more with my ancestors and angels and stuff like that. And it's like I'm trying to listen to my intuition and listen to the guidance that is being given, instead of trying to be on autopilot, and believe in the higher forces, the universe, God, the Most High, everything. Like, I was listening to one song, and it was like, dude, like one of the songs was like, God, yeah, will not give you nothing that you can't handle. And it's like, blood, true stories, yeah? Your soul signed up for this, dog. You know why you come here, yeah? And you know what levels that we have to lift things up to, yeah? So, what's it called? What's the word? Yeah, it's time to act accordingly. Yeah, it's time to act accordingly. No more playing small and not taking up space or playing victim. Stand in your power, and it's time to not take over shit, but it's time to stand it. This is why I've been doing a lot of work on the solar plexus chakra. Once you start doing a lot of work on your solar plexus chakra, you're empowering yourself, yeah? You want to do things that are empowering, right? So the more you empower yourself, that society wants you to turn your power externally, yeah, to religion and to outside forces, but even in the Bible, it says the kingdom of God is within. So all that you need is within inside. So the more you turn inwards, the more you will get and flourish and disconnect from the outside, right? But I've been doing a lot of work on the solar plexus. Once you start empowering yourself, dude, you're kind of really untouchable, really, because you know who you are and you're securing yourself. You don't need to be looking outside externally for things because everything you have is within. So I've been doing that a lot more I think the last 2 months, and I've been noticing a shift, man. Oh God, yeah, I've been noticing a shift, and it's funny. Like, yeah, I've noticed a shift because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it depends what mood I'm in. Like in the winter time, it's like, oh yeah, I'm usually like quite quiet or whatever. But summertime, it's like people can't comprehend. Like it's like if you met me in the winter, I'm a different person in the summer, if that makes sense. Because I met some friends in the winter last year, and it's like summertime. Like they ain't seen me outside in summertime, innit? And it's like, oh, like whoa, like you're like yeah, it's like yeah, it's like that. I'm outside, and it's time to take up space, yeah, not to small. Remember to always big up yourself and never small up yourself, yeah. You was born to take up space, yeah. Like you don't need to feel any way for taking up space, yeah. There's enough to go around. Oh yeah, so some of you may be being drawn to shamanism. So some of you may be being drawn to South America, um, yeah, South America, because they've got a lot of shamans in there, down over there. Um, a lot of shamans, or some of you may need to actually have a cleanse, so maybe an egg cleanse or to sage yourself down to clear the energy. That's very important because we just had the eclipse, yeah, to clear all the energy down to welcome in the new because it's a new moon. It's time to set intentions. It's time to set intentions for the new, to what you want to welcome in. Some of you may have a connection with owls as well. Some of you may have past lives as a shaman, so you kind of know what to do with sage and certain spiritual tools and instruments. Um, and some of you may be Latino as well. But yeah, trust in the higher forces. Everything is happening as it should, and everything is in divine order. Um, and trust in the universe and trust in yourself that everything is going to plan, and try not to force things to happen. Go with the flow, because everything is how it should be. The more time you spend out in nature is not competing with nature. It's only man that is competing with other. I don't know. Yeah, man is just competing. But the more you sit in nature, oh yeah, this is my little punchline I was telling people. It's funny. When you're in nature, you're watching reality TV in 4D, 4K, in real time. So when you're out in nature, you're watching reality TV, the birds, people doing their business, in real time in 4K. You cannot beat that. Why are you going to be at home watching reality TV? It don't make sense. But yeah, the more in touch with nature you are, the more in touch with self you will be. And what's it called? Yeah, nature's not trying to compete with anything. A rose is not trying to compete with a dandelion. Yeah, they will bloom when they're ready to bloom. Like you and me, we'll bloom at different times. So you don't need to compete with whatever. There's no need to compete. It's cool to become better. Yeah, sure, but you don't. What are you competing for? Yeah, I don't know. Greed, greed and envy. Wicked, bad mind. Anyway, all right, last card for this deck anyway. Was it 20? That's not too bad. All right, cool. But the more you guys interact in the chat or whatever, the more the reading goes on. So I've got like 2 more decks. So the more you interact, the longer the reading goes on. But I'm just here to spread the message, innit? So whatever. But I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves anyway, because this energy is nothing to play with. It's a bit mad. All right. And the next card is Protection Guardian. Okay, cool. So this is a bit contradiction, right? But this is Protection Guardian. Let down your shield, right? So basically, that's basically saying it is time to be open and vulnerable, right? Like the old times of being kind of shut off and not connected to your emotions and not being vulnerable and not showing your vulnerable side or showing your sensitive side. Them times are over, man. That you cannot connect with someone if you can't even connect with yourself. And this is what I've been learning. So the more that I've been trying to practice breath work, pranayama, yoga, spending time in nature, it's connecting me more to myself, and I'm getting more in touch with the body. Because most people, I was speaking to a few people, and last year I was really like this. Um, Most people are cut off from the neck down. They don't know what's going on internally or physiologically. Yeah, most people are just cut off from the neck down. So they're only thinking about what's going on and all mentally stimulated. And that's why most people are shallow breathing when we're meant to be breathing into our abdomen. Taking long deep breaths. Okay, let's try it. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. And if you just do that a few times for the day, it will center you. And I've been doing that more instead of just going on autopilot. It's like, oh yeah, remember to breathe, slow down, take a pause. And it's like, yeah, you don't have to be on autopilot all the time. Yeah, it's okay to chill out. Society wants you to keep going, and when they want you to keep going, that's when you got to pull back. Yeah, because we're the black sheep. We're not following the crowd. Yeah, the crowd is going the wrong way. We're going that way. Yeah, we're going that way. And remember, I'll give you a bit of insight, gang, yeah? As hard and as sad as it sounds, not everyone is going to where you're going. And that could be for family members, friends, and yeah, not everyone is going to where you're going. And everyone's journey is different, right? So it's going to be sad at times, but where we're going, we've got a bigger mission to think about here, like collectively, yeah. The ones that have ears to listen, we're on a mission. We're trying to raise the vibration of the planet, and not everyone is gonna be going to where we're going. And some people ain't gonna get their lessons in this lifetime either. So it's that, yeah, you gotta just be mindful of your energy. But yeah, it's time to drop the shield. What do you feel that you have to defend? What do you feel that you have to defend? And just to give you another little trick, yeah, if you feel that you have to defend something, that is the ego. The ego feels that it's feeling threatened, and it feels that it has to protect itself, which is cool, but the ego is there to keep you small and stuck. And most of the defense mechanisms that the ego learned during childhood or our early development, we've outgrown them, and they no longer serve us. So whether you're a grown adult having a temper tantrum, whether you're a grown adult giving someone the silent treatment, whether you're a grown adult thinking about me, or this is a good one, for people that lack control, yeah, as an adult, it's because mainly they, or who have OCD, it's because they lacked control during the childhood, so they feel that they need to be in control as an adult. But that's still the ego, yeah, that's still the ego, and the ego is very sly and likes to keep control, and it will develop certain tactics to keep you safe, but we don't need them anymore. We've outgrown them. Where we're going energy wise, yeah, we've outgrown a lot of things, but certain things want to keep us stuck. But so yeah, you need to let down the shield. You need to let down the shield. Is there anything else? Let down the shield. Yeah, you can let down the shield, but you also need to protect yourself, right? So it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's about being mindful, because you can be open and vulnerable. Like most of us, we were trying to be open and vulnerable with the wrong people. Yeah, if you're open and vulnerable around the right people, you will feel good, and you will feel energized, and you won't feel a certain way. If you have to feel that you have to explain yourself to people, and even like coming from a place of oversharing, you don't need to overshare anything. You just need to say what it is. Yeah, because I'm an oversharer. And sometimes I just like to chat enough. Yeah, but like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I feel that I got to over explain myself, and it's like, I'm only learning this now, and it's like, no, you don't need to over explain anything. Yeah, the only one you got to explain to is the Most High. Yeah, the only one that I got to really explain to is the Most High, God or the universe, Jah. And even with that, he's giving man guidance, or he or she is giving me guidance. So I really just got to listen to that, and be the messenger, and do his work or her work, whatever resonates. Well, the universe is, it's not even a gender in it, so it's a bit mad. But yeah. All right, so yeah, you may need to protect yourself. So I would advise having a cleansing bath, or some of you just really need to sage or something just to cleanse your energy. Um, Is that too much, dude? Fuck's sake, man. Jesus. Uh, we move, whatever. Live and let live, yeah? If you're not harming anyone, live your life, yeah? Yeah, so some of you need to be protecting your energy, man. And also, protecting your energy is stepping away from certain people, man. Certain people are going to be in certain cycles forever, and you can't help them. You can only help yourself. You can give people advice and stuff, but the only person that can change is you. Someone else, yeah, and the only person that can change someone else is them. So you can only do so much, man. And remember to set limits, because during this time, it's like, yeah, if you're a giver, I'm a giver in nature, so I'll give until I ain't got nothing. And it's like, dude, some people will just take until you ain't got anything, and it's like, it's about the. I know it creates balance and that, but it's just like, yeah. And it's about reserving our energy as well, because where we're going, like, some people think it's the the healing journey is like a race, dude. It is a marathon, yeah. And I learned that the hard way. Like in 2020, I got myself burnt out trying to wake people up and stuff, and da 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 da. We're not gonna go too much into that, but it's like, no, man. Like now, I'm reserving my energy, because this is gonna be a long battle. It's gonna be a long battle, man. So reserve your energy as much as possible, because we're in it for the long haul, gang. And there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up. Things coming up to be released collectively. There's just a lot going on in it. So just be mindful and reserve your energy for when it's needed. Oh, see you guys liking the video. Oh, shout out. I'll give you all of you guys a shout out that like the video. So big yourself up. Yeah, I see you lot. The ones that are just watching and not liking the video, go about your business. No, joking. No, you can watch the video I'm playing. But yeah, I'm shouting at the ones that like the video, man, because you're just supporting the thing, and yeah, you see the work that I'm doing for the collective, that we're doing for the collective, not just me. No, I'm just the messenger in it, but we're all in this together. So yeah, drop your shield, let go of trying to be defensive. Uh, Yeah, and let go of the armor, man. You don't need the armor no more, man. Like being rigid and feeling like the world's on your shoulders, and not letting people get close to you. And there's so many labels and things that we've developed over the years. Um, over the years, the ego's learned strategies to keep itself safe, right? But the ego, like, we need the ego to function in the 3D realm, but the ego is. Sometimes can keep you stuck and stop you from growing. Yeah, stop you from growing. Also, gang, coconut water is hydrating as well. Natural electrolytes. So I've been surviving off this all summertime. Yeah, all summertime. So yeah, yeah, drop the shield, man. Allow people in. Allow people to see your vulnerable side, right? But you can't do this around certain people. Like when you feel, 33, 44 on the clock. Oh, so we're leveling up, or we're leveling up like 33 and then 44. We're going up a level. So you may be going up to the next level in your evolution or the next stage. If that makes sense. Take it how it resonates. And then with new levels come new demons in it. So yeah, shedding the old and welcoming the new. So let's get it. All right, that's all for that card. What are we looking at? 35 minutes. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. What should I do now? All right, who's in the chat and can type will be great. Should I do the power of surrender, what you need to let go of, or goddess guidance? I need a quick response, gang. Yeah, because I'm trying to help you guys out here, so I need a quick response. What to let go of or guidance? I'm gonna use both, but in what order would you like? I'll give you guys a minute to think about it. What you need to surrender and let go of, or goddess guidance? Would you prefer to go first? Okay, maybe some of you don't want to interact in the chat. That's fine. Uh, uh, yeah, I'll go with this, and then we'll finish with what needs to be released for you to progress. What insight and guidance have you got for the collective? What insight and guidance have you got for the collective? What insight and guidance have you got for the collective? What insight and guidance have you got for the collective? Like I'm saying, reality TV. Some woman's walking her dog and her dog's being rebellious and just taking, like, just running around. She's trying to put it on the lead and it's just running off from her. Anyway, the first card that come out is Quiet Time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So, like I was saying, about oh, there we go. That feels quite better. I need to get better at this pose. Right now is the time to get quiet and meditate. Find out. The only time you can find out who you really are is by being in the solitude, and you need quiet time. While the world is all noisy, you need to quiet down for those who on the journey and disconnect and go more inward. Like I was saying, the kingdom of God is within, not without. So whatever you need, the answers that you need, they're going to be inward, not outward. Some of you may need to do some work on your heart chakra, your root and sacral chakra. You guys can check out the meanings of them. I'm not going to go too into that. And contemplate. Yeah, nothing is set in stone. So when you're meditating, you can contemplate certain things and not act. I've been doing this practice. Yeah, and I'm not going to go into that because I've done other videos on that. You can check out the channel, man. Look through the channel and see other videos. But I've done a sadhana, and I've been doing it for 6 months now, every day, and it's actually life changing, dude. It's actually life changing. Well, in my experience, it's life changing. It's making me respond instead of react in situations, which is amazing because that's where you want to learn how to self regulate. Because we're not taught how to self-regulate in school, and the way to self-regulate is from breath work and breathing and yoga. But breath work is really good because it helps you breath work is your life force energy, like your semen or vagina fluid, and we're currently just wasting them. Yeah, we're wasting them. But yeah, you want to take some time out and to get quiet, man. Disconnect, go into nature once again. Quiet time's needed. So some of you may be even be called for a nap. I think I might even have a nap in a bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to go home and have a nap after. Yeah, man. Why not? The next card is Compassion. Release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So, with that card, you want to be compassionate, yeah? Because everyone is going through stuff. Everyone's been through stuff and everyone is going through stuff, yeah? So you want to try to be compassionate, yeah? You don't want to I'm still learning this as well. But the most person that you need to have compassion for is yourself, right? So I'm trying to have more compassion for myself. Like I'm saying, I'm just putting myself first. For the last 3 months, I've been putting myself first, right? And it's like, dude, this is what I think this. Oh, and also we're in Leo season as well, so it is more about the self and I and ego, should we say? And it's like, yeah, dude, you need to put yourself first and make yourself a priority. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, shout out my Leos. Yeah, because it's needed. You need to make yourself priority and be first sometimes. Yeah, not all the time. Leos like to be center of attention all the time. Yeah, you bastards. But yeah, right now it's the time to make sure like you're putting yourself first, being compassionate to yourself, loving to yourself, forgiving yourself, all of that stuff for the self, and then you can worry about other people, you know, forgiving other people. Forgive yourself first and then forgive them. Be compassionate to yourself first and then be compassionate to them, you know. It's all learning, gang, it's all learning. But it's just like, yeah, we want to try and not like I said, relationships is 2 ways, right? So it's not just like, I don't know, what's the word? Yeah, relationships is two ways. So if something's one-sided, then it's not really working, is it? Yeah, it's not really working. So it's like, but everyone's got their lessons to learn. But try to not judge people because everyone, like I said, is going through shit and been through shit, man. And it depends. It's alright to have a little bit of judgment. Oh, yeah, a little bit of judgment is cool because that's a bit of ego and that's allowed, yeah. But not when you're judging and trying to put someone down. That's totally different. That's coming from a totally different place, and we're not doing that on this channel anyway. Yeah, we're not putting people down. We're trying to lift people up to blood clot. What do you mean? We're trying to lift up the right vibration, not put people down. We're going to lift people up. So if you're hanging around people and they're bringing you down on or not celebrating your little wins, then you need to question that friendship or relationship. You know, like what is going on here? We're meant to be celebrating everything that we're doing. Even if it is, oh yeah, I made it out of bed today, I brushed my teeth. Oh yeah, I'm going on holiday, solo. Or I'm gonna cook a new dish that I've never tried before. You know, your brethren should be fucking celebrating them little wins with you. Yeah, not hating on you and trying to compete with you. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Moving on. Look, everyone is just chilling. Look, got two. I might even have a nap out here as well, blood. I've got two people kind of sleeping. I might even join them. I might sleep as well. She's a woman over there is sitting up near a tree. I'm near the graves. I'm chilling near the graves. Look. Oh, I don't remember yet. Yeah, the graves. Yeah. But I don't know. Personally, I find graveyards very peaceful, and I like to go to graveyard. I ain't been to one in ages, but yeah, I don't know. I'm connected to the other side like that, so there's not much. There's not nothing to fear. And it's about embracing the light and dark, right? There's no good without bad, and no bad without good. So there's no guardian angels without the opposite. Everything in this dimension has its complete opposite. Up, down, black, white. Everything has its opposite. Let's see what's popping. The next card is home. Your home situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. So there may be a lot of stuff going on around the home. You may be, I don't know, cleaning, clearing out the energy, I don't know, decorating, moving stuff around, getting rid of stuff. There's a lot of stuff at home. You may be cooking more food at home instead of getting takeouts and stuff. 42 on the clock. Or some of you are moving home or stuff like that. Just a lot of things going on with the home. So I'm getting a lot of Capricorn, because I'm a Capricorn and I like the home, and Cancer, because Capricorns and Cancers, we're the parents of the zodiac, right? So I like the home. I like my home, and I like to people come to my house. I like to offer them food or something. I make it homely in it, if that makes sense. But I don't feel at home. I don't think. Maybe it's just this planet. I don't know. I don't feel I don't feel at home, if that makes sense. But I don't feel at home here as well. So it's a bit like, oh, whatever. I try to just do as best as I can. But yeah, so a lot of stuff going on around the home. Yeah, something. Get rid of the things that you no longer need to allow in, because it's a new moon, so it's time for renewal and welcoming. Yeah, some of you may need to lean into your feminine energy to receive. Masculine energy is given. There's where we're at currently. A lot of women are in their masculine energy, so they're go getting, and they're not receiving. You know, and it's like, yeah, the energy is just imbalanced at the moment, when women are meant to be in their receiving energy, because that's how they are. That's how they. Oh, 4 on the clock. Yeah, women are meant to be receiving and men are givers, right? But society has got things a bit flipped over at the moment, which is a bit mad. But everyone has masculine and feminine energies in them anyway, so it's about tuning into that. Like if you've been in your go-getter energy for long, try and learn to receive. Let your friend take you out for a meal or something like that. I don't know. The next card is fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So whatever situation is bothering you, or Ma'at, the Egyptian god Ma'at. Yeah, some of you may be Libras. You may be, you know what I'm getting, yeah? Some of you may be mirror souls, yeah? because I'm a mirror soul. When I'm around people, I mirror back to them what they need to see. So if someone's being wicked and bad, I'll be wicked and bad, and I'll match your energy. Yeah, if you're being funny, I'll match your funny. If that makes sense, I'm a mirror soul, and I'll reflect back to you where the healing needs. Yeah, and I'm very triggering. Like, I don't even need to speak. I could be in a place and my energy just affects people. So sometimes I could be sitting somewhere, someone can sit down next to me and they'll feel the energy and they'll get up and move. And then before I used to think, oh yeah, this person don't like me but now I know it's that, dude, yeah, my energy is affecting you. Your light will affect people's demons. Yeah, just to let you know. And it's like, oh, I get it now. It's like, yeah, I get it. So whatever situation you've got going on, it's going to be handled in a fair and just manner, and there's going to be hopefully you can find some middle ground. But like I said, once again, put yourself first, make yourself a priority, and then take it from there. You ain't got to be running around after nobody. And things are exactly how they're meant to be. So try not to force things to happen. The next card is true love. The romantic string the romantic stirring in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So once again, love yourself first. You want to make yourself priority, yeah? You want to love yourself, because you've got a lot of people out here looking for love but don't even love themselves. So you got people out here want someone to love them but they don't love themselves. That don't make sense. So you're turning your power away once again. You want to love yourself, and then you will attract someone who also loves themselves but then can love you. Once you got a place from love, when you come from a place of loving yourself, you become able to love somebody else and give to somebody else, if that makes sense. When you're lacking in certain areas, it's like, oh, you're looking for that, which is, it's not a problem. It's like, oh yeah, I want someone to love me, or codependent and avoidant and stuff like that, which is cool. But if you're healing, you want to love yourself. Nothing is external. Once you love yourself, you don't need it. You don't need someone else to kind of validate you or make you feel good, because you can do that yourself, if that makes sense. Some of you may have found a new love or have a crush, yeah. And yeah, the universe, listen, don't be worrying about a partner, yeah, because I was doing this for a long time. Don't be worrying about a partner. The universe will deliver a partner to you when you're ready, yeah. That, I don't know, twin flame or that soulmate or whatever. When you are ready, the universe will deliver. Don't try to force things to happen. And it's like the relationships that you go looking for, they're usually not the worst ones, but when you go looking for something, when you get it, you don't want it. But then when you're, what's the word? What's the bloody word that I'm looking for here? When you are not looking for something and it comes, you kind of appreciate it more, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't know, I just went out for a stroll. Not me, I'm just talking about in general. Like when you go out, oh yeah, I want a relationship, and then someone shows you a bit of interest, and you think, oh yeah, that's my person or whatever. Just talk about in general. And then it's like, oh yeah, they're my person, and you start dating them, and then 6 months down the line, you find out they're a mad person. And it's like, oh no, I don't actually want that. So, and that's another thing with relationships. You learn from relationships what you want and what you don't want. If you're kind of being single or just playing the field, then you're not really learning. We come here to grow from relationships, yeah. We come here to grow from relationships, and it burns up a lot of karma fast. Relationships, it shows you your weaknesses, your strengths, what you need to work on, boundaries. It teaches you a lot of stuff. So if you're not like trying to be in a relationship or even open to it, then you're not really going to be learning, because you're just going to be stuck. Oh yeah, this is who I am and this is the way I am, which people should accept you the way you are, which is cool. But if you're not going to be changing, then you're staying stuck, yeah, and there's no growth. The next card, sensitivity. This is a big one. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, yeah, environments, yeah, situations, yeah, and chemicals, yeah. But yeah, some of them are a bit hard to avoid, but chemicals is a bit hard because we're getting blasted with chemicals on a daily, so that's a bit hard, but you can minimize it. Relationships, like I was saying, if it's not serving you, or yeah, because you're energy sensitive right now, it's best to have alone time, because in that alone time, you're not getting you're just with your energy. You know, I was listening to one podcast. No, it wasn't even a podcast. Oh yeah, can you guys like the video? I'm seeing more newcomers, so yeah, if you guys are new, hit that video. It's much appreciated. And once again, a shout out to all the people that like the video. Big up yourself, never small up yourself. Yeah, done though. Um, uh, yeah, I was watching one video and it was basically saying the isolation period. Yeah, sometimes the isolation period can be so painful. Yeah, when you want to connect with people, and the universe is just pulling you away and won't let no one communicate with you and making you just be on your own. Yeah, it's actually a really amazing thing. It depends how you look at it, because I didn't understand it when I was going through it. But now it's like, you need to be alone to find out who you are. If you're always with somebody, like a partner, yeah, you still need alone time from a partner, because you are still an individual. Yeah, just because you get with a partner doesn't mean you need to do everything together. You can do things separately, and you need to have their life, and they need to have their life, and you need to have your life, and do individual things and do things together. Not put all your eggs in one basket, and then when that relationship's done, you're done, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? And then their friends are your friends, and all this and that, and it all starts getting a bit mad. So yeah, the isolation period is very important. So if you're going through that isolation period, what's the word? Use it constructively. Find out the things that you like. Find out the things that you don't like. Try new things. Go exploring. The only way to find out what you like and don't like is by trying things. You ain't gonna find, oh yeah, I don't like this, or I like this, if you haven't tried it. If that made sense. Some of you, what I've done is it was like a bucket list. It was like 100 things to do before I die. And it's like you can add to it and you can minus from it, but it's something to aim to. It can be something so stupid, like I was telling my friend yesterday, I want to go skydiving. It's on the bucket list. It probably will happen at some point, I don't doubt that, but it's like certain things I put on the bucket list, and some of them have manifested, you know, and it's like, oh wow, I wasn't even planning that, but all right, let's go for it. But it was on the bucket list. So some of you may need to write stuff down and get it out there. Relationships, environments, yeah, avoid harsh situations, going clubbing. Me, I've been avoiding supermarkets because there's too much energy going in there, innit? So I don't go into them places at this time. Avoiding situations, yeah. Try to disconnect from the drama and reserve your inner peace. Like what I've been doing is right now my peace, yeah, is expensive. Yeah, if something's disturbing my inner peace, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not having any of it. And it's took me a while to get here, and it's like, but it feels so good, because if the vibe is feeling off, yeah, I'm listening to my intuition, and we're not going, or we're not doing that. Yeah, if it's for, as long as you're not putting yourself at risk and gonna have a good time, yeah, do that. But yeah, I'm starting to listen to my inner peace. Nothing is jeopardizing my inner peace right now, man, apart from my utes and that. Yeah, my utes, that's it really. My utes is just my main priority. Even family members now, I don't know, man. Like, everyone's on their own journey, and the relationship is two ways, isn't it? So, yeah, so not cutting off certain family members, but yeah, like, I don't know. I didn't sign up for certain roles. Like, we did, like, as collectives, we get put into certain roles from our experiences, and it's like, dude, I didn't actually sign up for this role. Like, there's different roles in, like, family households, like the rescuer, I don't know, the rescuer, the know-it-all. Yeah, there's different roles in family things and whatever. And it's like, dude, hold on, I didn't sign up for some of these roles. And it's like, I'm taking a step back, I'm not doing that. But then when you start doing that, people think, oh, like, oh, you're different and changing. Yeah, I am. Well, yeah, because you're not meant to stay the same. Yeah, and some things won't be tolerated. Yeah, you know, so like, as you grow and evolve and change, the things that you used to tolerate, I am no longer tolerating, unfortunately. So I don't know. And chemicals, yeah, I don't know. Be mindful of what you're putting on your skin during this time, just to throw that out there, because a lot of people trying to catch sun, and they're putting all sunscreen on and that, and your skin is absorbing them chemicals, because your skin is the biggest organ in your body. Yeah, I ain't been using sunscreen. I've just been using what have I been using? Sesame seed oil. In Ayurveda, it's like the number one oil. So I've been using sesame oil, and the sesame oil helps you absorb vitamin D as well. So I don't know. Right, currently, I am looking black. I am looking black. My skin is so dark, and it's like yeah. And I ain't been burnt. I ain't been burnt. Like, and it's all yeah. I ain't been burnt anyway. So which is good. And yeah, just be mindful what you're putting in and on your body. You want to look at it like this, yeah. If you can't eat it, don't put it on your skin. It's like, oh yeah, when I spray aftershave, I spray it on my clothes, not on my body. In it, some people put it on their body, and I don't do that. And my friend was like, oh yeah, you smell nice, and I was like, oh thanks. Like, he was like, what is it? And he was like, oh, what is it? I was like, I don't even know. I don't usually wear aftershave like that. Innit? I get them for Christmas. And I just leave them there because I don't. I'm more of a yardie, innit? Like fucking give me some give me some lavender essential oil, and mum will just roll with that, or some lemongrass or something. So yeah, just be mindful of what you're putting in and on your body during this time. If you can't put it on your body, if you can't put it in your body, you don't want to put it on your body. Like, would you spray aftershave in your mouth? Probably not. So why are you spraying it on your skin? And just to let some of the women know who watch the channel, if they're women watching the channel, I'll just put it out there. The perfume that you are putting on is messing up your hormones. So you're going out there smelling all good and all that, and it's just dysregulating you. Yeah, just to let you know. I'm not sure so much. I don't know about guys, but because women's more hormones are more, not more intense, but they got a lot more going on, women, and yeah, them things they're just messing them up even more. Anyway, gang, all right, that's the last one for that deck. And what's the time soon? Yeah, I'll pull 3 cards. We call it an hour. Why not? We call it an hour. Not gonna be doing. Yeah, I think the last time when people was interacting in the chat, I think we was on the live for like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost, man, which which was great, man, because we was just vibing and just chilling out. The first card is surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a solution. So, your creativity is connected to your inner child, right? And your sacral chakra. Everyone is creative and everyone has an inner child and an inner teenager. The more you connect with them, they're the little whispers that you hear. The more you connect with them and start paying attention to them and giving them what they need, like, oh yeah, if you're in it, for my inner child, he wants to. It's funny because I'm quite creative at this moment. So my inner child is working on a comic, and my inner teenager is working on like music and like lyrics, right? So it's like, all right, cool. So I give them. It's not that whichever one wants to. I don't know. It's that I've been checking in with my inner family members, my inner teen and inner child. So all right, gang. So what do you want to do? Do you want to draw or do you want to make music? And then sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I want to draw or I want to go skating or something. And then the more you honor that and trust yourself and listen to yourself, the more you start being happy, because your inner family members are being looked after and cared for, and their needs are being met. So it's basically I'm reparenting myself and giving myself what I need, my inner child and inner teen. So I'm letting express their creativity in any way that they want, right? And everyone has an inner child and inner teenager, and everyone is creative. The more in touch with your inner child you are, the more creative you will be. Yeah. And it's a form of expression as well. You don't have to do a big bit of art and be fucking Picasso, right? Dude, babies will grab a crayon and just scribble on a bit of paper. That is art, yeah? It doesn't need to be nothing mad. If, like, my friend sent me, what is it? Is it, I don't know. It's not a poem. It's like several lines or something, but it's just still creative. It's poetry, you know? So you want to express that in any way you can because that's healing for you. right? Some of you are being guided to do some mirror work. So you could be talking in the mirror, or some of you may be doing it, or are being guided to do that. So whether it's positive affirmations, whether it's affirmations, or just talking to yourself in the mirror, or just complimenting yourself in the mirror. Just some of you are being guided to do mirror work. Some of you are may have been seeing a lot of butterflies recently, man. There's a lot of butterflies around you, or you're seeing a lot of butterflies. Yeah, all right, cool. Next one. The next card is surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So you need to be open to receive. You need to be leaning into your feminine energy to receive support and love from the universe, people around you, and asking for help when needed is fucking hard. I don't ask for help, and my friend doesn't ask for help either. And it's like I had to just put it out there. I was like, oh, if you ever need me, love, like you know, I'm here for you, innit? Like you don't need to ask, like don't feel away for asking for help, because most of us have been programmed to be hyper independent and do everything all on our own and this and that, which is very damaging. Yeah, you can't do it all on your own. You need to. It's okay to ask for help. And asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Like, I can't do this all on my own. Like, I've been telling my son this and my kids this, but I do the opposite. So I'm giving them the insight and information. And then sometimes my son was like, oh yeah, do you want me to hold that? And I'm like, oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, thanks. So, yeah, it's them little things there. Like, yeah. But anyway, be open to love and support, man. And people are there to, there's, like, even for me, I could probably message so many people, oh, could you help me with this? And they'll be down for it, yeah? But I just don't, because I'm not, I don't know, I need to become better at that. I need to work up to that, man. Because it's like, dude, like, the amount that I help everyone, and it's like, you're helping everyone. So you need to bring the balance back in, dude. If you're helping everyone, it's okay to be helped, yeah? In this universe, we're trying to bring everything into balance, yeah? So if you're a giver, be to receive. If you receive a lot, yeah, give. Try be giving, not so greedy and wanting, yeah? Give, yeah? And you want to be giving with, because it makes you feel good. No, that's a lie. You want to give because you can, yeah? And because it's a good deed, yeah? You don't want to give to someone and then be like, oh yeah, I've done a good deed today, kind of thing. Like, you're defeating the object. Like, then people, like the amount of money that I give to homeless people on a week is mad, yeah? Well, I don't record it, I don't need to show people what I'm doing, yeah? But then you get people, oh yeah, I'm just going to give a homeless person money today, let me film him. Yeah, but like, are you doing it for more you and the validation, or are you doing it to actually help the person? Question that. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not judging anyone, but I'm just saying where people are at, or how minds are different. Blood, it is hot. It is mad hot. The sun is beating. I'm under the shade and I can feel it beating. And there's people out here chilling in the sun and that. I'm like, wow, that's a bit mad. But anyway, the next card is surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet, meditative moments. Focus on stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will start to flow more easily. So the more inner peace you have, the more you radiate it out. I was telling two friends this actually the other day, and they was like, oh, it's facts, yeah, it's true. When you start healing, it's like a ripple effect in it, and people can feel it, and people want to be drawn to you. The people that ain't doing the work and are just on their, I don't know, solo mission or whatever, you're going to irritate them because you're reflecting back to them how good things can be, right? Or when you start doing the work, things start getting lighter instead of having to hold the baggage or feeling like you have to hold the world up on your shoulders. When you start letting go of the baggage and start forming inner peace, right, it starts rippling out and everyone can feel it. It's like me, dude, and the way animals come up to man, yeah, is mad. They want to hang with man all the time. It's because I'm doing the work or trying anyway. No, not trying. Do or do not. There is no try. Yeah. Coming out here like Yoda. No, we're doing the work. It's not even trying. We are doing the work. Yeah, and it's happening in real time. A man seeing it unfold. But yeah, animals always come up to man. Foxes, pigeons, everything comes up to man. And then people, dude, people start telling me their whole life story when I'm on the bus and trying to get shopping and things. Man, can have my headset in and I'll be in the queue and people just start talking to me and that. And it's like, wait, what? Like, take my headset out and they're just like, yeah. It's like, right, like, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, right. That's a bit mad, but yeah, cool. It's because they're drawn to it. You can feel the vibration. You can just feel the vibration, man. You know, when you step into a room and the vibe is off, it's like, oh yeah, I feel that it's off. People can feel that in people as well. It's like, oh dude, your energy is a bit off, or you're a bit mad, or you can see someone like, I don't know, who's really out there, and it's like, oh, I like your energy. You are a vibe. I don't know, you know, I like, well, I'm neurodivergent as well, innit, yeah? But it's like when I see other neurodivergent people being out there, I love it. Like, I don't know, when you see, it's funny, you can spot neurodivergent people. Like, now we're coming more out, innit, yeah? Like, we dress different, we carry ourselves different, we are out there, innit, yeah? When I see, like, I could be walking down the road, if I see a person in yellow or something, it's like, they're not all the time, but the majority of the time, it's like, yeah, there's something up with you. I like you. Because most people don't wear yellow or colourful colours to express themselves. They want to be wearing grey, black, white. Like, dude, there's a spectrum of colours, yeah? Maybe that's why maybe that's it. We are the spectrum. Maybe we reflect the spectrum back to people, like society or whatever. Because, yeah, there's a spectrum of colours, and neurodivergents will wear the spectrum of colours, whereas normal typicals will just like to stay with the black or white. He's quite kind of boring. He's boring bunch. You normies. But yeah, you want to cultivate inner peace. You need to set yourself free from situations that is disturbing your inner peace. And you don't need to explain to people what you're doing to cultivate your inner peace. It's like, blood, I'm going to turn my phone off for a few days. Do that. You ain't got to explain. If you've got kids, it's a bit different. But you ain't got to explain to anyone shit. You stop, because it's the awakening. You're going to start seeing the real from the fake. Hear what I say? It's happening. It's happening. Relationships and anything that's got weak foundations, yeah? It's going to the side. It's going to the side. And if you can't work things out, then yeah, it's going to be a bit mad. But everything has come to light. Everything's come to light. And the next card is surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing space. So remember, you cannot control anyone. The only person you can control is yourself. If you grew up in a dysfunctional household and didn't have control as a kid, you probably grew up and want a lot of control or lack a lot of control. You know, OCD or being a perfectionism or stuff like that, right? And it's like, dude, they're illusions. Trying to be a perfectionist and trying to be perfectionist and control, yeah, it's unreal, and you're putting a tremendous amount of pressure on yourself. Because I used to be a perfectionist, and it's like, dude, you're not giving yourself no leeway for mistakes. Why does everything have to be correct and right? Yeah, it doesn't need to be like that. And it's like for validation or self-worth. Yeah, it goes down to self-worth. Yeah, self-worth. Oh, I'm not good enough if it's not like perfect. But it's like, dude, well, that was like some form of programming in childhood. I don't know where it stemmed from. And it's like, dude, you are all worthy. Yeah, you are just to be alive. You're worthy. You don't need to do anything to be worthy. God, you are God. Yeah, you don't. God is already worthy. Yeah, you're an expression of God. You're God experiencing Himself in human form in real time. You think God is not worthy, so why are you telling yourself you're not worthy, or thinking that you're less than, or that you're not enough? It don't make sense. You are, or we are. Take it out of resonance. Yeah, so the only person you can control is yourself. You don't try not to control other people. And why do you need to control? You know, you need to. If you always need to be in control, you need to cut up some of it. You need to look at yourself, because if you always need to be in control, you're not allowing no movement on the other end. Yeah, whether it's a relationship or whatever, you're just staying stagnant. It's like, oh yeah, I got to do all this, and some of you may be martyrs and got that programming. Oh, you got to be hyper independent. You got to do it all on your own and all this and that, and like to control things. Like, you need to let that go, because you end up burning yourself out and mashing yourself up. And it's like the universe is a flow of give and take, not just go, 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 getting, or giving, giving, giving. Yeah, it's about give and flow. So it's like, oh yeah, if you want to control situations, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to do, I don't know. Yeah, not go too much into that. Yeah, so yeah, you can't control people, man. And if things are, and that's the thing, people, we're in a time where everyone is being triggered for a good reason. People are being triggered to bring things up for healing, right? And if someone is bringing stuff up in you, that's stuff that you need to work on. Don't try to control the other person or try to change the situation. Check yourself and see what's not working for you, and do the inventory of what's going on for you, and then see what's going on. Don't be trying to help control the other person and then not taking accountability and responsibility for yourself. I don't know, it's a bit mad. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's the reading. Yeah, if you like the video, you guys know what to do. If it resonated, hit the comments. And if it you can relate to the video and you've got some spiritual practices that you're testing out, or yeah, just hit me up and let me know where you're at on your journey, man, and what your current experience is, because it's all a bit mad right now. The energy is all mad. The heat is mad. Everything is just a bit mad. And we're trying to stay sane. But no, it's not that. We're trying to go mad as well. Like, I don't know. While the world is mad, you want to be mad as well. Because it's the people that are not mad that is feeling it more. Because the world is mad. And they think, oh yeah, the world is normal. It's like, dude, you think so? Look at what is taking place. Does this look normal to you? You might be on normal. I'm not normal, yeah. And this world is not normal. But they're trying to say the normal people, the neurotypicals, they're the normal ones. We're trying to, the normal ones, this is it. The normies, the neurotypicals are, I would say, not the, what's the word? Yeah, I don't know. There's been some manipulation there. Like, oh yeah, if you're not normal, you're different, and that's a bad thing. But me, I've always been outside the box. They've all been trying to put me inside the box. I've always been outside the box. And the normies are in the box, right? And it's like, oh yeah. And the normies feel a way about doing certain things because it's normal. And it's like, but dude, have you seen the way the society and the world is set up? That is not normal. So why are you trying to be normal for a not normal society? That doesn't make no sense. And then that's neurodivergence reflect that back. But then we get saying like we're the ones that are different, when it's like, hold on, no, we actually just see the world how it really is. So they're actually the normies are the actual different ones. Does that make? Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. It's a bit mad. But yeah, send you guys some blessings. And I hope you guys have a blessed day anyway, man. Yeah, if you guys want, you guys can email me as well if you want to email me. If you've got any questions or whatever, I can give you some, I don't know. You can conversate in it. Hit me up. My email, I might put the email in the chat after. I'll put the email in the chat. So if you guys want to connect with me, that's cool. And I think they've also made a new fucking feature where you can send direct messages on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but you can hit me up with a direct message and we can see what's popping from that. But yeah, anyway, gang, I'm going to hit you guys up real soon, and hope you guys have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of these eclipse energies. All right, gang, peace, love, and light, tribe, and we out.